Well, looks like we did it. Finally reached top rated seller status on Fiverr, and in less than 2 years. Here's how I think I did it. I started my Fiverr account in 2019, and in June that year, I posted this gig for the first time. I managed to get my first order within a week or so, and made about £250 in my first month. Second month rolled around, and I made my first £1,000, and by month 3, it reached over £2,000 a month. And since then, I've started offering services as a video presenter, voice actor, video editor, product unboxer, and many other various silly services. I reinvested as much of my earnings as I could, as early as I could, and I bought upgraded cameras, improved my lighting, made my desk and my studio setup more aesthetic, and whilst working with so many different types of clients, businesses, and projects, I started to really improve my speaking, acting, and video production skills. All of these upgrades meant that I could increase my prices and increase my income. So I reached level 1 seller quite fast by August 2019. Level 2 rolled around just as quick by September. So it took only 4 months of selling to become level 2. Now, I stayed level 2 for most of my time on the platform until recently when I finally reached top rated. So how do you become a top rated seller on Fiverr? Well, first things first, get to level 2. That goes without saying. Great, so you're level 2 now. Now, you need to keep working hard to satisfy these requirements in order to become eligible for top rated. Yes, eligible for top rated. I reached all of these requirements in just under 1 year of being on Fiverr, although I have heard of plenty of other people that have reached this level much sooner than I did. However, it took another 8 months since actually reaching the requirements for me to actually be selected and awarded top rated seller status. So with level 1 and level 2, when you reach these requirements, you will automatically be promoted on the 15th of the next month. But top-rated sellers aren't promoted automatically. They have to be handpicked by Fiverr's editorial staff. So what I've learned from my research, and what I mean by research, I mean watching Fiverr Talks, Carrieblogger, Mike Nardi, and Wayne the Articulate Asian on YouTube. And what I've learned is that Fiverr picks top-rated sellers based on a number of different criteria. Number 1, perfect scores. Fiverr wants their top-rated sellers to be their elite. Late last year, I noticed my performance getting a little bit sloppy. Orders were being delivered late. I had a few cancellations. Messages weren't being responded to quickly enough. And it got to the point where my cancellations and lates were hitting 90%, which is almost demotion territory. I was so late responding to my messages that my response time plummeted all the way down to 24 hours. Now, none of this is really top-rated seller material, is it? So I made a plan, and I stuck with it. I wrote myself a mission statement for my Fiverr business. On time, every time. 0 cancellations, ever. Respond to all messages faster by turning on my phone notifications. And within only 3 months, yeah, that's all it takes, my stats went from this to this. Now that is top-rated seller material right there. Number 2, perfect customer reviews. So I'm pretty sure, I'm guessing now, that the editorial team does check out your written reviews when considering you for top-rated seller. So I went through a period recently of delivering some absolutely killer video content to my clients, and I was so fortunate to receive so many amazingly written and articulate pieces of feedback from my amazing clients. Now, I realise this is going to be borderline boasting, and I'm sorry, but just check out these reviews. One after the other of perfect 5-star reviews. Accept that one, ignore that, and just happy customers all the way through. Not a negative review in sight. Now that also looks like top-rated seller material to me. Number 3, value for money, but value for Fiverr. Now this is a point that I've heard many different people speak about by many of our favourite Fiverr top-rated sellers that are on YouTube. Fiverr wants you, as a seller, to deliver great value for money for your customers. They want to see their buyers leave the platform happy with their work getting fulfilled at a fraction of the industry cost and in a fraction of the time. That's what we're here to provide as sellers on Fiverr. Over the past year, as I increased my skills and production quality, I was able to increase the value of the videos that I sell to my customers. Now, Fiverr is a private company. They're not doing this for fun. They also want to make as much money as they possibly can for their shareholders. And I agree with this position, since I'm now a shareholder of Fiverr too. They want to promote sellers that earn Fiverr good money. So they're looking for sellers that not only provide great value to their customers, but also have a high enough average order value to provide enough monetary value to Fiverr as well. So, for example, I personally believe that a person who only sells $5 services is going to have a much harder time becoming top rated compared to someone else that sells $200 services. And I've seen that whilst researching the competition in my niche on Fiverr. So there were level 2 sellers who sold videos starting at about $30 and had over thousands of reviews, all great reviews, and I'm sure their accounts were doing really well. But at the same time, there were also top rated sellers in the same category selling videos starting at $220, but only had 200 reviews. This definitely is a case of quality beating quantity. So there we have it. That's how I think I became a top-rated seller on Fiverr. If you're a level 2 seller on Fiverr now, and you've hit the requirements to be considered for top-rated, and you are not yet top-rated, the best thing to do is just have an honest review of your Fiverr account. Take an objective look and ask yourself these questions. Am I delivering 100% of orders on time? Is my response rate reasonably fast enough? Can I avoid 100% cancellations? No cancellations at all. Am I providing immense value for money to my customers and getting perfect reviews every time? Am I helping Fiverr grow as a business by earning them good commissions? Most of the time, if you're not top rated, there are always reasons that can be found as to why you're not there yet, and solutions can be implemented to improve on that situation. But my final word on this is, don't worry about it too much. Seriously, level 2 is still a really great place to be. I've spent most of my time on Fiverr as a level 2 seller so far and made most of my money at this status, and I've never felt like that this level was holding me back. I've still earned an amazing full-time income and had the opportunity to work with some crazy global brands, and have met loads of great people along the way. Top-rated seller is something to aim for in the long run, but don't let it get you down if you're not there yet. Just take it one day at a time and try to deliver your best work to every client, no matter how small the order is. Keep working with passion and recognition will find you. Hey guys, thanks for sticking around to the end. Hit the like button if you made it this far and subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, because I'll be sharing more tips on how you can make money on Fiverr and with freelancing online.